Study data can be exported by running 5 different exports available on the Study Overview page. To run the export, click on the applicable Export button. Study team members with the appropriate role have permissions to open these exports. The Assessment Data Export contains all of the raw data for a study. Item IDs used as field names for each item. In this report, each item in each assessment for each participant is its own unique row. This allows for capturing additional study information such as time and date stamp of a response. The organization is not typical of a statistical analyst program. Instructions for pivoting the dataset are available in the Assessment Center user manual. The Assessment Scores export contains the sum instrument scores, theta scores, and standardized scores for PROMIS short form and CAT instruments per study assessment. The Registration Data export contains all registration data for a particular study. The inclusion of the registrational fields is optional. Therefore, some fields within this export may not be populated. The Consent export contains all applicable consent endorsement data. The inclusion of consent forms is optional. Therefore, some fields within this export may not be populated. The Pivot Assessment Data export contains raw data in a format that is typically used by statistical analyst programs. In this report, each participant is represented in a single row with each column represented item response scores. In a longitudinal study, each assessment is stored in a different row. Item IDs are used as field names for each item. The data export's open CSV files can be opened and saved outside of the system in Excel, SAS, or SPSS. The data exports are updated on 20-minute intervals, so newly accrued participants may not be immediately available in the exports.